Hi Ashish. Hi Monica.
Hi.
Hey, back. Hey Ram.
Hi,
Hey,
Venu.
Venu.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hey, Venu. Good evening.
Good evening. Okay. Think we can start. Okay. Yesterday we talked about giants, right?
Yes.
But we didn't practice.
Yes. Venu, I have one question for the ranks, Venu.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So currently, for example, if you're doing select EMP name or a number, salary, rank over partition. So after that, if I wanted to see like a where clause with only for the rank 2, is it possible for to do that?
Possible.
Okay. So where rank?
Let me tell you. So as per my understanding, your requirement is you have to put a rank and then you have to get the data based on rank, either 1 or 2, whatever it may be, you have to mention, right?
Yes.
You can do that.
Okay, when I do the where clause for that particular rank column, it is not showing up the data.
You will get the error.
Yes.
I know that. Actually, if you remember, very first class I explained this case actually. Okay. Very first thing is when you write a query, right? First execution is where condition.
Yes.
Okay. When execute that where condition, where doesn't know what is rank.
Yes.
Got it? So that's where we will get fail here itself directly. Okay.
Yes.
So what you have to do this one is when you go with subqueries, right? You have to get these results into one query. I mean, you have to use this result set in from class actually. Okay. Then you have to apply where condition. There is no separate table will be there actually. Select star from in the brackets. You have to put this one. This result set act as a table actually.
So
You got it?
you mean to say this one we have to get it from the from clause. So for that we need to use two combined query. So it means like subquery.
Actually, that you have to use subquery here actually. Select star from in from class. This result set you have to place it. This result set act as a table. Clear? Then on top of that you have to apply where condition. That where knows the table have rank column. Let me explain you. Let me show the scenario. Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay. This is my query, right? Let me show you. There is a rank query with me, right? At end, right? Where did I write? Rank. Okay, here. Did I remove all the things? Okay, fine. Select employee number, MP number, comma e-name, comma salary, comma DPT number.
Yes, when it worked, it worked.
It works, right?
Yeah, I wrote the query.
Cool.
I can paste it here.
Yeah, that's fine, not a problem.
Yeah.
So when I'm explaining this one, right, automatically subqueries, right, you can understand automatically. You see here, right, how we will write simple, I'll tell you here, right. So instead of table name, just this is the query, right? This is the query for me actually. Okay. This we can get select star from. This all result set will put into from class. Now this will act as a table actually.
Yes,
right?
I just added that query when in the
Correct.
Zoom.
Yeah. See, these result set act as a table here, and then you can run the query. You'll get all the columns.
I have a question on row number.
Go ahead.
So like I missed yesterday class, but I checked that video. So I like a row number. I like a kind of I understand that, but somewhere I have seen row number 1111 and 22222 and 000. What is that means?
What is that? I'm not understanding. Sorry.
Like there is a table I saw somewhere. Like there was a table, and there was a column. A column name is row number, and the row number was like the value was 111 and 222 444, and the query was row number equal to 1. So those kind of query I saw that. So is that
where did you see that?
somewhere in YouTube?
Actually, it is partitioned by department number. That is why you're seeing 111.
This one you're talking about?
Yeah. So over here you see the row number is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, right?
Right.
In output. But
right.
in YouTube video, somewhere in the YouTube video, I see the row number is 11335522. Like there was like a lots of same number was like a duplicate numbers over there.
Maybe you see rank condense ranks, not row number.
No idea. I think that was a row number. I remember that. So that's why I put this question.
Take the query and then try it.
Okay, I will find it.
There must be a reason actually, because the criteria might be different actually. Okay. Maybe you can get it that one. That's possible. Okay.
And one more question that that's
here like here you clearly you see here actually I didn't put any partition here actually.
Okay.
That's the reason you are getting all the records are coming 1 2 3 4 5. Okay. If I put partition here, partition by DPT number. Okay. See here. Did you get it? 1 2 3 1 2 3
yes.
4 5.
Yes. So can you explain what is this?
Yeah. So because here department wise we are giving the numbers to that actually. Okay. In 10th department, you consider as 10th department, we have 3 records. That's the reason 1 2 3. Okay. 20th record we have 5 records, so that we are getting 1 2 3 4 5. Okay. 30th department we have 6 records, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay. Each department we are partitioned by each department group by. That means it's giving numbers to each department records actually. Got it?
Okay. Yeah. Now I got it. And this over partition by this is our syntax, right?
Yes.
So what is
See, the
different?
partition by may we can use, or you don't, based on requirement, you either you can use or you can ignore it actually, based on your requirement actually.
Okay, and so what is the? I'm kind of little confused between a partition by and order by, because what is the difference between partition by and order by?
Let me tell you. Let me tell you here. Partition by is the category.
Okay.
Okay, particular category we are grouping by grouping by one category actually. This is nothing but a group by here, right? You are grouping by.
So this is
category.
like a type of group by.
Yeah. Order by is sorting.
Okay, so I can consider it as a like a almost like a, I mean same thing like a group by.
Group by.
It
Yes.
worked like that.
Right.
Okay.
Partition by nothing but we are grouping by a category. That's what meaning actually here.
Got it. Okay.
Order by is always sorting.
Yeah.
Sorting by which column? Which column you are going to sort, that you have to mention here.
Got it. And after that, I have one more question on a join. So if I have a two table and both table has a primary key, and now I want to join that two table, right? So how come I know which one gonna be a parents table and which one is gonna be a child table? Because
why are you matching two primary keys? That's what the based on requirement, right?
So yeah, like both has a primary key. So
if you both are primary key, you are matching with both primary keys. Both primary keys definitely. I don't think that is a scenario.
No, that's not scenario. That was a question in my mind.
You can write it no matter whatever it is, right? Just I am understanding purpose. I am telling you child record and child and parent record actually. Okay. But if you want to match with both the parent case, no matter whatever it is.
Okay, so you mean to say like if both table has a primary key, so no matter which one is a child, which one is a parent.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay, that's fine. And I want to know more about the self-drive.
Actually,
sorry.
Always will have something parent and child relationship will be there. Table. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I have because yesterday I missed this class, so I didn't get the chance to ask that question. That's why I'm asking right now. And then and I'm still a little confused about the self join. Actually, like in what kind of
explain those things actually. Still, I gave the concept yesterday.
Got it.
But still, I have to write queries and then explain you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So types of I covered the concept only yesterday. Covered the concept only. Equigiants I covered. See, equigiant and non-equigiants, right? Simple, right? Here, right? When you are using equal operator, that is equigiant. Okay. When you are not using equal to operator, you are using greater than, less than or equal to, in, or all those things, right? These are all considered as non-equigiants. Okay, guys, clear?
Yes, and one more quick question: in what kind of scenario we use pseudo column?
Pseudo columns we see
in scenario. Based on
scenario. Row ID, row number. For example, sometimes table have duplicate values. Okay. If you want to remove duplicate values, that time you go for row ID column actually.
Okay.
So I will tell you, when you're writing the query, you can understand it. But usually, very rare scenarios will use them actually.
Right.
Okay. Row ID, row numbers will use very rare scenarios actually. Okay.
Thank you.
Always we go for our analytical functions will use it. Okay. Very rare scenario will use row ID, row numbers. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Don't think too much on that. Don't spend too much time on that. Try to understand based on requirement. You will go on. That's all. Okay. Okay. So and see here, and we have giants types, right? Ideally equigiants, non-equigiants, these two main actually, and we have self giants. Self giants sometimes very rare cases we'll use self giants actually. Self join means it will join itself again. I mean, one table acts as two times actually, two different tables actually, right? Let me tell you the example here. Self join.
Yeah, but I wanted to. Yep.
Okay. See here.
I need to come down for the test. So just
Okay. Guys, see here. So this employee is the one table actually. Usually we have one table, right? We are trying to join multiple times. Okay. Which scenario will get this here? For example, employee number is the primary key in this table. Manager, there is a manager column actually. Okay. There is a MGR column, right? Guys?
Yes.
Okay. So employee number Smith, employee number 7369, name is Smith, job is clerk, his manager is 7902. 7902, who is that 7902? Ford. Ford is his manager, right? See here, guys. Smith's manager, Ford.
Yes.
Do you guys agree with me?
Yes.
Clear? Now, this case, we don't know Smith's manager's name here actually. We don't have name here, right? Guys? We
Yes.
don't have
Yeah.
manager name here. There is no separate column in manager name here.
Right.
Right? Now this case, I want employee number, employee name, job, manager name. I want manager name also. Instead of number, I want manager name. Here, see here, employee number is the primary key, manager key is the foreign key. Okay. If he is the manager, first he is the employee in the company, right?
Yes.
Any doubt?
No.
Clear, right? So now I want to show that manager name. This type of cases will go for self join actually. The same table we have primary key and foreign key, so that we are joining the same table couple of times. This is called self join. Okay. Any confusion? Let me write it. First, employee number. Employee number. Which employee number I want? Employee one is employee one. Employee number. I mean, I want a Smith name actually. Smith number, Smith name actually I want. And E2 employee. So E1 job. I want E1 employee number, employee name, employee job. I want three columns. From second table, I want E name. Who is the manager ID, right? That manager ID name I want. Okay, that means simple. Logic is very simple, right? I want 7369 Smith, clerk, and Ford. Manager name is Ford. That is the column I want. Okay. For that one, we are writing the query. Clear, guys? MP number E1 dot E name E1 dot job and E2 dot E name. Okay. Okay. This is what I want. Where where E1 dot EMP number equal to E2 dot MGR. Sorry, E2. Okay, see here. What we got here? Employee name, right? We have couple of times names, right? See, E name already there, and again E name -1 because this is a duplicate column. Duplicate we're displaying, right? We have to give MGR name. Okay. And if you want, we can show E1 dot MGR2. MGR. This is the MGR ID, employee number, right? Sorry, it should be E2 dot MGR. 79 MGR. Okay, MGR ID. Okay, here it is not coming. Employee number 7566. Okay, 7566. Employee name is, it should be Smith, right? Oh my God, what is happening? Reverse case, we need to write employee number equal to. Okay, E1 dot MGR equal to MGR equal to E1 dot employee.
I think E1 dot MGR equal to E2 MGR.
No, it shouldn't be like that actually.
We cannot use on.
No, not here. Not like this actually. This is a little bit tricky. We need to write properly. Otherwise, it will not give proper results actually. Because we have our result set is employee employee number, employee name, Scott, right? The Scott information is coming here, right? So if you are writing employee number, no matter whatever it is, right? Simply it will return the data. That is not valid actually. See here, what it's showing Smith and Smith directly. No, not that one actually. We want manager name actually. Where is Smith? It is coming reversely actually. Now see here. Now see here, did we get or not here? Smith, Ford, and then 778, because we have to write very carefully here. E2 dot employee number equal to E1 dot manager. That's what we that's what we have to do. Okay. E1 dot manager. Okay, now it's correct. Now it's correct. Smith. Smith manager ID is 7902. His name is Ford. Okay. Clark manager ID is 7839. He is King. Okay. Let me show you the result set here so that you can understand. Okay, now see here 7369 employee ID and his job is clerk and manager is 7902. Who is 7902? Ford, right? See here, this result set, see here. Ford. Next, 7782 Clark, manager is King. Okay, 77 Clark, Mr. Clark. 7782 Clark, 7839 manager name. His name is 7839 King. Guys, got it?
Yes, Venu.
Any questions? Scenario is this one actually. Always when you try to get data from same table, that time you go for self join. Okay. Next. So now we know equijoin, you know, and non-equijoin, you know. Third one, self join, you know. And yesterday we saw about cross join. Cross join, nothing but a Cartesian product. Anyone remember this? Yes. Anyone remember it? Even you can write like this, or else you can simply comma separated employee and department table DPTD. So no condition will be there. E dot emp number, E dot e name, comma D dot dpt d name and D dot location. Okay. How many records we can see here? How many records we can see here? Each set we have 4 records because department table we have 4 records, and employee table we have 14 records, right? 14 into 4, 56 records will be there. Each set 4 records will be there. This is called Cartesian product or cross join. Okay, guys.
And the use of cross join.
Sometimes we need to display like this actually. Maybe so regularly we'll not use this one. Very rare scenarios we have to use this one actually. Even I didn't get the even I didn't get any real time scenario last 11 years. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So yesterday we try to use using class, right? So we got error actually. Okay. Why you got error? Let me tell you. So our joining from employee comma DPT Okay. Join DPT D. My column names I want D E dot employee EMP number E dot E name E dot DPT D name. Sorry, D name. I want this one using DPT number. So what is expectation, guys? Here you have to write like this only. Just name should be same always, right? Both the tables should have same name. Then only we can use using class. Otherwise, you cannot use using class here. Okay. What is expectation here? Can someone tell me?
It is joining based on the department number. So it's
Department
using-
number, right?
Yes, yes.
But we'll get error. We have 1 second. Oh, okay. Yesterday we tried to use alias here. Alias here in using class we have used alias actually yesterday.
I think yesterday we used on class, and
On
after that,
and then after we change it to using class actually.
no, we added both the same time. That is why we got the error, I guess.
No, I don't think so. Both we cannot use at a time actually. One we can use at any. Okay, this is using class actually. We don't need to add anything in equality or equal or non-equal operator here, but we can use just column name only here. Okay. Let me see.
But but this case, the column name should be same from the both.
Correct. Name should be same in both the tables. Otherwise, you cannot do that.
Yeah, column attribute name. You will say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Column name. Yes. This is what we did yesterday. Yeah, I understand. D dot department number. D dot department number. Here. This is on class. Okay. But on class you don't need to have you don't need to have same names actually. Okay. Using class it should be always same name. Then only you can use using class. Otherwise you cannot use it. You understand, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Bit
but
confusion.
yeah.
Bit confusion. Start practicing. That's all.
One like okay, it's my question on that one. So like when we joining two tables, so like if that two tables has a different column name, so at that time we cannot use it this one, right?
Using class you cannot use it.
Okay.
Using class,
Where-
if you want to use using class, column name should be same. Then only you can use using class.
Any
Otherwise you cannot.
scenario? Any scenario of this?
For example,
Yeah.
I earlier I write the self join, right?
Yes.
I wrote self join, right?
Uh-huh.
Where is the query? Let me see this. Where did I have that query?
That
Yeah,
one.
here. See here.
Uh-huh.
See here. My column names are different here, right?
Right.
Which column you can write here using class by using class? You cannot do that, right? On will work, but using you cannot use it because using syntax is we have to use only one column. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
So using class you cannot use it actually because there is no equality or inequality operators, right? So just using just a column name, just simply you can use a single column name. You cannot use it MGR or MGR or ename, right? Directly you cannot do that. Even you do that, you will get error only. Because there is no column matching column, right?
Yeah.
That's the reason.
All right.
Okay. So you know equijoins, non-equijoins, self-joins, cross-joins, and on when we are using on class and using class, these two classes, right?
Yes.
Any questions, guys?
No.
Okay.
If you can repeat the cross join, how you did it?
Sorry.
The cross join.
Cross-join. Cross-join is Cartesian product. Simply Cartesian product. You don't need to join. You don't need to mention any filter condition. Directly you can write like this, or simply you can write this one also. It is also Cartesian product. Will not have any where condition in this one actually. Got it?
Okay. All right.
Will not have any where condition here. Okay. Now coming to outer joins. Okay. So yesterday I explained the outer joins, right? How it looks and how it works, right? So let me write. Okay. I want employee table full data. What are the tables I want? I have employee table and department table, right? So employee E, I'm giving DEPT D, and I'm giving here. Join is left outer join, okay, left outer join. E dot emp number, E dot e name, E dot sal, D dot dpt, D name, sorry, D name, and E dot employee number also I'll take E dot dpt number. Okay. Okay. E dot D number, dpt number equal to D dot dpt number. So what is the expectation, guys? See, it is left outer join, right? Left table full data will get, and from right table we'll get only matching records. Okay. For example, if you don't have any matching records in DPT table, we will get only blank. Okay. Clear, guys?
Yeah.
Because we have all the data here. That is we have around all the departments we have data. So that's the reason we are getting data. If you don't have matching records, then we'll get a blank. We'll get only this blank. I mean, for example, that employee, we don't have any employees in 10th department. Okay, those will get just blanks only. Okay, guys, clear or not? Okay.
Yes.
Let me do something here. Okay. See here. Now what I did, 10th department data, I removed department number in employee table. Okay, just I make it as null value. So here we are getting the records, all the records we are getting, but there is no department information because we don't have information about that actually. So that means here left table full records, from right table only matchings will be there. Okay, rest of all will be coming as blank. Clear, guys? Now, so this query we can write a different way. That's your convenient. You can write anyway. Okay, now left outer join. When you are using left outer join, you have to put plus symbol right side, opposite side actually. Okay, this is left outer join. Okay, you can write this way or this way. See here, same data. Either this query will get same data and this query also will get same data. Okay, guys, don't get confused. Both are same.
Quick question.
Please go ahead.
That in the right table, we don't have a value, I mean, record over there. That's why we're getting a null, right? Like,
Right.
so my question is like, okay, let's say that table has a department number. Department number is 1000. Okay, and that 1000 department number, I mean, that department number we don't have in our left table. So in that condition, what happened? It also shows nulls.
First of all, this criteria is itself false actually. Why I am saying this is false? 1000 we will not allow in that employee table first of all, because there is primary and foreign key relationship between department number, employee table department number and department table department number actually. Okay. When you don't have value in department table, you cannot enter the value in employee table first of all. Okay. So if the value presents in the parent table, then only you can enter here. For example, I'm trying to update. See here. Let me explain you guys. So department table we have only for till 40 or 30 departments we have actually. For example, DEPT, we have only 4 departments, 10, 20, 30, 40, right? Now I'm trying to update the value wherever we have 50. I'm going to update the 50 where null value. Okay. This record I want to tweak it. So I updated. What is happening here? 0 records updated. Why we are getting 0 records updated here?
Because there is no department 50.
Correct.
Okay. I'm clear now.
Parent key should be there always. Otherwise, you cannot do that. No, actually, this is wrong. Condition wrong. Actually, sorry. What I am expecting. Why it is getting? See here. This is what expectation actually. What it is saying?
0 rows update.
No. 0 row update, that is wrong. That is wrong statement actually. So the condition is wrong actually. Whatever we wrote, the condition is wrong. So see here. This is the constraint, right? We already have primary key foreign key relationship with department number actually, right? When you try to use that,
yes.
When we don't have parent key value, it will not allow to enter the value. First of all, the rule itself wrong, right? Guys, clear or not?
Yes, I guess.
Clear? Now I am trying to update 10 back. Okay, 10. What are the employee department number I'm going to enter back to? See, now it's updated. Clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay. So now, so this is left outer join. Left outer join means it will pull all the records from the left table, but matching records from the right table. Okay. So when I update this null value here directly, so there is no matching value in this one. The simply department information will be null. That's all. Okay. For understanding purpose, I updated here. So let's see now. This is reverse. This is left outer join, right? Now it is reverse. We have to write right outer join. That is reverse case actually. Okay. See here, simple. Here you have to modify right outer join. Here the case is different, right? Department table matching records will come full set of records, and rest of the records will get blanks. Okay, employee matchings will get blank. See here, what we are getting here. The first employee in account 10th department data. 10th department data, we don't have any information matching record actually. That's the reason we are getting null value. All the null values here. See here, only department number is coming. For your understanding, I'm going to add this column also here.
Department name.
See here, the 10th department data. 10th department, we don't have any data for 10th department. That's the reason we are getting accounting. Simply accounting is coming. Rest of all coming 20, 30, and 40. We don't have any data, so that we are getting blank record. Clear, guys? Now, here another way of writing, right? Here we have to put this one opposite direction. Same data. You can write this way or this way. It's up to you. Okay. Full outer join. I'm going to full outer join now. Full outer join, we shouldn't not put plus symbols outside right side and left side actually. Okay. Just simply you can write full outer join. See here. How many records we got here? Overall 16 records. So which is both are matching records as well as unmatched records. We'll pull from both the tables. Clear? Any questions?
I think we're clear. And something, a different question, that key. Sometime I heard that they said like a key column. So key column means that's a primary key column. That means.
No, key column is matching column in both the tables. Matching column. If you want to join multiple tables, you should have some matching column with that, right?
Okay, and they call their key column.
That is called key column. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Key column means either primary key foreign key relationship, or sometimes so non-relational tables, right? We don't have any primary key foreign key relationships actually. We can pull directly matching columns on. So okay, so the key column means either primary key or foreign key, no matter whatever it is, a matching column that is considered as. So for example, there is a concept called partition, table partition. Okay. Maybe you may or may not aware of you guys actually. So what it does, right? For example, let me tell you the scenario here. For example, bank data. Okay, there is a transaction table. Daily we'll get n number of transactions, right? So for example, after some time, right? After some time, some days, some years, right? Data will grow drastically, right? So when you grow the data drastically, when you run the query, it may hit the performance, right?
Yes.
So for that one, what we will do, right? Usually while creating table, we'll create a partition actually, partition by date or partition by date. For example, partition by date, if I put transaction date is the partition by transaction date, what will happen, right? That can be monthly or day or weekly, we can convert it actually. Okay, that's where we can do. Every 30 days, one partition will separate. So automatically the partition will be created. Every partition, when you run the query, for example, I'll put the date after 20 years, right? I want 2022 data in 2042. Okay, when you pass the date 2022, automatically it will not check the whole table data actually. Directly it will go to partition table and then check that data in the particular partition. Okay, you got it? So this is the key. The partition by transaction date is the column, right? That is called key. Key for that. Key is nothing but reference.
Mhm.
Clear, guys?
Yes.
The key is nothing but reference of the something value.
So based on that column, we do our query.
Yes. And make sure when you are going data volume, based on volume, you need to index or not. You have to use indexes or not. That is also important actually. When you want to get 10% of data, if you are going with the indexes, right, that may hit the performance sometimes. Right?
And
So I don't want to talk right now. I don't want to make you guys confused. When I'm talking about indexes, I'll let you know all the things. Okay.
and one more quick
For the
question.
time being, concentrate on joins. Don't go for beyond that actually.
Perfect. So
Okay.
matching columns, that means the same column name or same value of the record. I mean, like
I'll tell you something
record.
here.
Okay.
Let me tell you here. Okay. Maybe employee table, we can have department number, DEPT number. Okay. In department table, maybe the column called D number, DNO something.
Mhm.
Okay. You no need to have same name actually matching while matching. Okay. Particularly we know that DEPT number and D number both are same. That clarity we should have actually. You shouldn't match with the DEPT number with employee number, right? Clear or not?
Yeah.
So name can have anything, but behavior and the property should be same.
Type should be
Here
same.
also the D number should tell department number. DEPT number also meaning is department number. Property is same, but names can be different. Clear?
Yes.
That's what. While using class only, we need to have same names. Until that point, we don't need to have any same names actually. So in self join, we use the MGR and employee number, right? Clear, guys, or not? I hope you guys understand. Okay. Now we know equigiants, self joins, non-equigiants, cross joins, left outer, left outer, right outer, full outer. All the joins completed. Okay. Few joins are there. Those we will not use regularly. These are the joins we mainly we use. These are the joins actually. We will not go for even self join also will not use regularly actually. Okay. So we'll talk about it, but not fully. Okay. While you guys are working, right, you can understand automatically those things. Clear or not?
Yeah.
We covered the left outer join, right outer join, full outer join. What else? What any important joins? Let me check. Yeah, that's all. So next topic is subqueries. Okay. This is also simple. This is also looks like a similar concept actually, but see, all are there. These are all are methods of writing the queries actually. Okay, joining. Sometimes we may need to join subqueries in the where conditions. Okay, sometimes subqueries we have to use in from clauses. Okay, these are the things we have to use. These are all methods actually. Okay. Let me tell you here something example. Just I'll touch the concept today and explain tomorrow completely. Okay. Select star from employee where EMP number in are equal to, okay, for example, employee number, you don't know employee number actually. For example, which one you want, you don't know, but you know the name of the employee. Okay. So you want that particular record actually. Okay. Maybe see here, you can write this query like this actually, but this is not actual scenario. Maybe when you're writing the queries, you can understand most probably. I'll tell you where ename equal to Smith. Here, now I want employee whose name is Smith actually. Okay, so those employee number, you can write equigiant also here, and make sure when you are writing equigiant, this query should not return multiple records. Okay, guys, let me explain you. Like I want multiple records here actually. Okay, now we are getting 2 records here, right? When your subquery is returning multiple records, you will get error here. See, it is saying what it is saying. In equigiant, single row subquery returns more than one row. So we cannot match it, right? It doesn't know which one we have to match here. That's the reason we'll throw the error. It will throw the error simply. Okay, simply if I use in operator here, no matter whatever it is, okay, we'll get data. Clear, guys?
Can you come again?
Now what I'm saying, when you are using equigiant, the value must be 1. For example, I'm using here equigiant. This query should return only one value. It should not return more than one record. Equigiant. Our equality operator, what it does, it match with one value, right? Here. And but our in class we can use multiple values, right?
Yes.
In operator we can use multiple values, right?
Yes.
So even though it is returning 2 records, it can fetch the data. Okay, when you use equality operator, it cannot. See here error. Clear? So this is called subquery. Okay, in select query, we can have multiple select queries actually. Okay, that's the reason this is the name is subquery. Subquery can have in select class or where class or from class, anywhere it can be, right? For example, this is the data I want, right? I want two records here, right? We have 2 records here. So I'm going to use this one in from class actually. From. So I'm not adding any table here, but we are getting the data from inner query. Okay. And no matter whatever it is, a employee table can have n number of columns, but what are the columns we are having here? Those are the columns only we can fetch. Until that point, we cannot fetch. For example, I want to fetch employee number, comma, e-name. By default, what do we think? Employee table, we have employee e-name, but we cannot get this one here, right? Because it doesn't know, because in from class, this is the table. It's not employee. Directly employee is the base table, but in this table we have only employee number only. So that's the reason we are not getting employee number, employee name here. Understand, guys? Any confusion? E-name. Now I am adding e-name here. So this query is returning employee number and employee name, right? So now we can get this data. Got it? Here, this from class is on employee table, but this from class is on this value, this data. Clear, guys? Any confusion?
That's good.
Good. So just understand the concept. We'll write n number of queries on this one actually tomorrow. Okay. Now, select query is nothing. Subquery is nothing but select query is we'll use we will use select queries inside that select query. That means we can have multiple select queries inside that one select query. We can have multiple select queries. Okay, instead of values, we can use select queries actually. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know how many people understand this one. I don't know, but when you write the queries, if you have any questions, please ask me. No problem. Okay. Let's stop here today. Any questions?
No, so far.
One question. So
Go ahead.
yeah, so the select star from the subquery is similar to the with clause, or it is completely different?
No. With is completely different.
No,
With act as a temp table actually.
okay.
With act as a temp table. How we can write with class here? Let me tell you. No, if I explain now, maybe other people may get confused. Let's talk later. No, I don't want to tell now.
Yeah, actually, I also want to know this with clause, so we take time for this one.
No, I don't want to explain right now. Actually, maybe people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't do right now. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
We need the time for that.
I will explain later that one. Okay. Who knows? Just relax for some time. Who doesn't know?
I have to learn this one.
Yeah. We'll explain. I'll explain that. Don't worry about it.
All right.
I'll explain that later. Not now. This is not right. This is not time.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Ram, if you have any questions, just ping me. Maybe I can help you out under separately. But don't include that in class actually, because other people may get confused.
Okay. Actually, I know how to write the with clause, but yeah.
What is the use of that? We don't know, right?
No, not the use. Actually, the select star from we are using, and at the end we can use a where clause for the whole table, right? For example, if you take my query, just now I inputted, right, like select star from the, and we opened the parenthesis, and again we wrote the rank over, and at the end we are using the rank equals to 2. So in the same with clause, we will be doing the similar activity.
Similar activity, but not see, that is act as a table actually, particularly, right? See, select query we can write multiple ways actually. Okay, with class maybe sometimes we need some more data actually that will act as a table. We can we'll give some reference to that table, temp table, something with some temp table. That temp table use in from class. Next query from class actually that one, right? Here we are writing the select query directly here, but we write the select query separately. That reference we'll use in from class actually.
Okay.
While writing that one, you can understand. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Actually, I was
else?
thinking it as a subquery. That is the reason I asked.
No, the subquery is different. With class is different.
Okay.
That is a class, complete class actually. Okay. So
Okay.
we have some tables actually, global temporary tables kind of thing is there actually. But earlier you says we are using global temporary tables, but usage is very less actually, very less. That's the reason when we require, we go for directly with class.
Okay. Okay.
One more question. What is the meaning of standard query?
Standard query.
Yeah, I saw somewhere. I've been like searching everything in the internet. So like I saw like a standard query, and
Standard query, nothing but they will not have separate query for that actually. Okay, they are following some standard of the query. That is a standalone query, not standard query. Standalone query.
Standalone. Okay.
They will not use any processes or functions. Just simply they will use queries only. Application team or something else. Some people, right? They will use standalone queries actually. Any select query can consider as a standalone query only.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna stop here, guys. Okay. If you have any questions so far, just raise your hand. Otherwise, we'll drop off. Okay. Have a good night, guys.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Good night. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.